Alright guys, welcome to the garage. Today we've got an unboxing for Geekbuying, and this is the EMAX Interceptor Race Vision. Now this is a little, I don't know what scale it is. I don't think it tells you what scale it is. It's pretty small. You can see the dimensions there for it. And it's a little FPV buggy. Comes with a little FPV camera on it. Friction suspension reel. That is a proper servo there, so I think it's fully proportional. And this is the combo, which comes with a set of EMAX box goggles as well for the FPV. Nothing else on there. There's the transmitter as well. You got your steering trim and stuff on there, throttle trigger, so I'm presuming it's fully proportional, so throttle and steering, but we'll check that out when we get it out of the box. So in the box you get your transmitter. It's quite a big transmitter. It doesn't feel too bad. It's just a generic transmitter. You get a little battery pack for the box goggles, 3.7 volt, 1800 milliamp hour, so plenty of power there. You've got a set of box goggles there with some selections on there for frequency, channel, memory. I'm not sure A is, probably auto scan. Quite a hefty set of elastic across there. Fits my head, so it should fit yours. It's quite small, but it's a cheap combo, so don't expect much. But yeah, there's the box goggles with a slider there for the magnifying for the screen. That's them. The battery pack slides neatly in the back of it there, and that plugs in to the top like so, and then your aerial goes on there. It's actually got two connectors for the aerial, so you can have your two different aerials on there. I'm not all glued up on FPV, but I know you get different aerials that you can put on that give you different types of range and stuff like that. So there are your box goggles. USB charger, that is for, so that plugs in to the battery for the goggles, and it also plugs in to the car. Now let's have a look at this car. So quite small, as you can see. The little FPV camera in there. The actual car itself is very toy grady, no suspension on the front, and front wheels are a bit flimsy. Tyres aren't too bad actually. Sometimes with this sort of toy grade stuff they're really plasticky, but they're quite a soft rubber. I'm not sure you're going to have any problems with grip on this anyway, but that is the little buggy. The body comes off, it's just on a few little pins or little bits on the chassis, and then that's underneath. Again, pretty basic. You've got your controls, all your electronics are in there. There's a little button in there, and I'm pretty sure I had a look at the instructions, and that's to check what frequency this camera's on, and also you can change the frequency, I believe. I think that's just a little counterweight on there, and then you've got your little USB plug there. You can adjust the angle of the camera as well, little screws on the side, so you can adjust your FPV angle. And it's powered by a little 1S 300 milliamp hour battery that lives under here. You don't have to take this out because you can charge it from the top. I guess if you wanted to upgrade the battery to a bigger one, you can. I don't think you can put 2S on it because the same battery runs the FPV camera. They only run 1S, so putting a 2S on, you might break the camera. But there's the little battery. It's got a little JST connector on there. So 300 milliamp hour, but there's space under there to fit a bigger battery. So bigger battery equals more runtime. Let's switch it on, see what the controls are like, and then we'll have a look at the goggles. Transmitter takes 3 AA batteries. Switch it on. So you've got a red light there, which will be your binding for your transmitter, and then that blue and green flashing light there, that'll be the for the FPV. Steering, fully proportional. Yeah, actually that feels nice and smooth. Like I said, it is a little bit toy gradey, but servo feels nice and smooth. Then throttle, hoping this is fully proportional. Yep. Forward, brake, reverse. Nice. Not a bad wheel speed there. Let's switch the goggles on and let's see this FPV in action. The only issue with this is there's no SD slot to plug an SD card, so you can't record the screen. You can just see it in there. So you've got your battery level up there. I've already charged this, and then you've got your frequency and stuff there. You'll see I've already auto scanned this, and that aerial bar up there is full, which means we're connected, but we got no picture. I'm not sure why. Let me scan again. If you press the auto button, it just scans through all the frequencies. And then you can put channel and frequency and select it manually. And I'm still not getting a picture. Right guys, I have been working on this for a little bit of time now. I've made sure this is fully charged. I've made sure this is fully charged. I've tried every single frequency on them box goggles, and for some reason I can't get a picture. Now I've looked at the instructions. It doesn't really give you much information on the instructions. I've changed the frequency on this, and again it's not made any difference. So unfortunately it looks like these box goggles are not working, and I say it's the box goggles because I've got some cheap ones myself. Now if I switch the car on, switch my own ones on, you'll see straight away that we have a picture. I don't know how well you can see that, but I'll show you some in a minute, because these ones have got an SD card slot, so I'll be able to show you some footage from the car. Hi. So as you can see, the car is fine. So it's not this, it's the goggles that come in the box. So I don't know what to say about that. I will get onto Geekbuying about that and see if they can send me another set to try. Hopefully it's just a one-off, or it might be that I'm doing something wrong, but the ones I've got just stick auto scan and it found it straight away. I did also try these aerials on these box goggles, and that didn't make any difference as well, so it's definitely something to do with them. I didn't want to not do a video because this is new out, and I want to make sure that people know what they're getting. You can buy these, you can buy this on its own, and you can buy it as a set. So if you've got your own goggles, then these might be good for get a couple of them and race them around. I took this inside earlier and took it on the carpet, because it goes right on a smooth surface, but I wanted to check it on carpet. And as you'll see, I'm going to show you a bit of footage now. And as you'll see, driving around my living room, this thing's fine. It actually builds up a decent amount of speed, and I was managed to do a couple of little jumps on the rug. And that rug it drives on is quite a thick pile as well, so no issues really with going across that. And it picks up speed quite well. I can imagine this would be quite good fun if you've got a lot of open smooth ground, or a lot of open space in your basement or something like that. Get a couple of these, make a little track up, race around. It'd be quite good fun. Anyway, that's it for this video. Apologies on EMAX's behalf for these not working, or me not being able to get them working, but we did manage to get some footage from my own. These are cheap. I'm not sure if these are available anymore, but I'll leave a link to this in the description, and I'll leave a link to a cheap set if I can find them, because I bought them a while ago. I'll leave a link to the cheap box goggles as well. Cheers for watching. I'll see you next time.